a good one there. Ooh, pretty. Look at that. It just don't get any better than that, folks. Just don't get any better. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. My mama was here, she'd be having a time of her life. My mama loved to fish. Me and her used to go fishing every Christmas, Christmas Eve, the week of Christmas. It didn't matter. We went fishing. Didn't matter how cold it was, how nasty it was. We went fishing. This feels like another decent one. Boy, she'd be so proud of this. But you know what? She went to be with the Lord several years ago. So I come out here every Christmas and I go crappie, well, I go catfishing. This year I decided to go make it a crappie fishing trip. I like to jig for them, but I just love the minnows. I just love to just drop in minnows down in there and see what I can do with them. Especially when they're being real finicky. I mean, I'm having several just run up and barely touch the hook. You can just barely feel them touching it. I mean, they're just really just going up and just barely touching it. And these big long rods, they're not really suited for this. Normally, if I'm doing this kind of fishing, I'm using a little 6-foot rod. No more than 7-foot rod. Something that I've got a little bit more control over. But I was planning on long lining today, so I got my long lining rods on here. They're doing all right. That's one of my bait catching rods there. It's got 30-pound braid on it. That way I can drop it in a tree and pull it right out. The problem is I got this great big sinker on it, and they seem to be a little scared of it. Oh, there he is. Boop. There he is. It's addicting right here. So let's talk about what to look for. I've got side imaging, I've got down imaging on this boat. I'm just at the edge of the creek, or the river channel actually. It's 35 foot deep back there, and there's an old tree laying right on the river channel. It's literally hanging half in the river channel, half up on top of the old river channel. And what I done was I just kind of went around it, marked tons of fish. Looked like it still had the leaves on it. There's so many crappie in it. But you just mark it, and then you just kind of throw out your buoy. But just because you got a tree don't mean the fish are in the tree. Always fish around the outside of it, the perimeter of it, because a lot of times your bigger crappie will be on the outside edges of it. I'm using 6-pound test line. So it's a very small line, they can't see it. Water's pretty dirty anyway, pretty stained. Let me ease it up out of there. I mean, if you go slow, you can actually feel the tree. There's a tree right there. So I'm just on the top of the tree right now. So I would expect to get bit here in just a second. Right there he was. He hit it. I just wasn't paying attention. He hit it again. There he is. It's a good one here. It's a big one. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to lift this one. There he is. See? That's what we're after. takes a little practice, but after a little while you get to where you can feel that tree. That's all we're after. All right, let's do it again. That's just fun. Throw it out. Let it sink. But like I say, a shorter rod makes it a whole lot easier. People probably coming by wondering what in the world I'm doing talking to myself. I don't realize I'm talking about 2,000 people. Ain't quite on bottom yet. I'm watching the line. There. See, the line's quit coiling. I know you can't see it, but the line's quit sinking. So now I'll do is I'll just get the slack out and just pick it up. I'm only picking it up 2 or 3 feet off of the bottom. Then I'll just let it settle right back down. And then pick it back up. I just touched the tree again. Oh, I just touched the tree. Boom, there he is. I could feel the tree. And when I felt the tree, I just went ahead and set the hook. I need to do a count. I'm gonna throw that back. Pretty crappy. Yep. Oh, there he was. There he is. They've just moved a little deeper in the tree. Well, diddly. That's a good one there. Alright. That was a good one. Let's let it sink down in there and we'll catch him again. I already reel this rod in so I can start fanning one over there. I love to vertical present them because that way you can pull it straight up out of the tree and you don't get hung as bad. Whenever you cast left or right, you got a lot more chance of getting caught or getting hung. There he is. Gotta love it. They've moved out from the outer fringes of the tree. Now they're dead in it. They're as deep in as you can get. There he is. Felt like a good one. Oh yeah. Ah, he swallowed it. I'm gonna keep him and cut one of the other ones. He swallowed it. Yeah, I tried jigs. They're just so finicky. They don't want it. I mean, I'm barely feeling them when they're touching it.
Yeah.
Like that right there.
Yeah, them perch were hitting like that today. A couple of them I didn't even know was on there.
Like I say, I didn't even feel him grab it. I just felt the line get heavy.
Yeah. Because you're a professional.
I'm telling you, it's almost like I've done this before.
Well, we're going to go load up, Bubba.
All right, brother. Well, be good. Y'all be careful, and y'all have a good New Year.
We had so much fun today.
Well, I tell you what, I couldn't catfish because I was too busy thinking about all these crappie over here.
That's right. It's hard to get away from them once they biting too.
Oh man, when you, especially like I say, it's just that little thump you feel,
Yeah.
man. Well, y'all be good. Be careful going home.
You too, bud.
That's Tommy Andre. He's got a YouTube channel also. It's a DC Mudcat. I'll try to put a link up so that you can actually click on it and go to his page. He catches a lot of big fish. Good guy. I like it. I'm gonna show you since I had to retie anyway. That's what I've got. Just a small gold hook. It ain't really small, but about a size 1 gold hook. A little tiny split shot, about 12 inches above it. That way the minnow can do all his dancing he wants to do. All the catfish rods are in. See if I can get a crappie. Boom. There he is. There he is, folks. Throw him back. Said I was gonna get one more. I want one more I can keep. I think that's everything. Sink. On the bottom. Pick it up. There he is. All the small ones are moved back in now. 2 smalls in a row. Tells me that probably ain't gonna be able to get that last keeper, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try. We just need one more keeper. Small ones are moving back into the treetop. Like I say, we're out in the middle of open water. One more keeper, come on now. Come on. There he is. There's that last keeper. I knew we'd get one more we could call a keeper. There he is. Last one. Pretty fish. Now, we can catch one more just for fun. I'm telling you, it's like potato chips. You can't help it. Cannot help it. They're so much fun to catch. Oh, I still got one more rod out. I said I had all the catfish rods up. Alright, that's good. That gives me something to do while that rod's down. Now I'm watching the line over there. It's sinking to the bottom. It's on the bottom now. Nothing's got it yet. Let me pick it up. Oh, there he is. Ooh. Might throw one of them little ones back and keep that one. Let me go and throw one of these little ones back. Y'all have a great day. Like I say, just because it's cold weather, just because the water's nasty, just because it's messy, just because there's mud in the water, that don't mean them fish won't bite. You just got to find them, and you just got to fish a little tighter to them. As always, thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to ask. If you're not a sub, please sub. And y'all have a blessed new year. I got 20 crappie to cook. Gotta clean them first, though. Y'all have a good evening, and y'all have a great new year.